I, a 39-year-old man, have been married to my wife, also 39, since 2011, and we've been together since 2006. We have two children, aged 10 and 8. Over the years, our relationship faced challenges as we drifted apart due to the stress of demanding jobs, raising young kids, and the impact of significant life events. My wife lost her brother to cancer, was diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and we also navigated the challenges brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. Our sex life became virtually non-existent, and we found ourselves more like roommates co-parenting than a couple in a romantic relationship. In 2022, work-related stress pushed me into my own dark place, but I'd never truly addressed it. In September 2022, out of the blue, my wife asked, "Are we only still together for the kids?" I admitted that I thought so but expressed a desire to work things out. I suggested marriage counseling or any means to improve our relationship, but she wasn't interested and wanted to end things immediately. We agreed to a week-on, week-off arrangement with the kids. I was devastated but complied, and surprisingly, the process was civil and amicable. I went through various stages of shock and hurt, eventually descending into a period of depression that felt like hitting rock bottom. I struggled with self-hatred, but the support of my children, close friends, and family helped me gradually climb out of that dark place. I decided to focus on self-improvement, both physically and mentally. I became more social, started enjoying life again, and even changed jobs. It was at this point that I took the leap to start dating. While nothing serious, the experience was enjoyable and contributed to rebuilding my self-esteem. I was beginning to move on from the past. Fast forward a few months, and while dropping off the kids at my wife's house, she shared that she had been seeing someone and was considering telling the children, but wanted me to be aware first. For some reason, this revelation hit me unexpectedly, like a heavy blow. It dawned on me that this might be the definitive end. I can't quite articulate the emotions, but they were intense and incredibly painful. I came to the realization that I didn't want to let go. I yearned to reunite with my wife and rebuild our family. So I expressed my feelings to her. We engaged in numerous conversations, delving into the issues that plagued our relationship, matters we had never addressed before. Eventually, we made the joint decision to gradually work on repairing our connection. The journey was filled with bumps, but overall, things seemed to be improving. However, the lingering presence of the person she had been seeing remained. Though I was acquainted with him, not closely, as he had worked with her, I couldn't shake the feeling that he still held a place in her life. Despite her assurance that she had ended things with him, I couldn't escape the impression that he continued to be a lingering presence, making me feel as though I was being tested to win her back. One night, my curiosity got the best of me, leading me to snoop on her iPad and examine messages between her and the person she had been seeing. Most of the messages were one-sided, with him attempting to win her back. Her responses were either minimal or non-existent. However, as I delved deeper into the conversation history, I stumbled upon a message that read, "Does he know we were sleeping together while you were still together?" Shocked, I confronted her the next day, and she admitted to having a one-night stand with him at a work party. She expressed guilt, revealing that it was this affair that led her to end our marriage. Although she didn't immediately pursue a relationship with him, they reconnected a few months later. A tumultuous week followed, during which I grappled with a range of emotions, including anger, hurt, confusion, and an evolving understanding of the situation. The following weekend, she sat me down and confessed the entire truth, disclosing that the affair had spanned 2 months before she officially ended our marriage. She continued seeing him until I expressed my desire to reconcile. She explained that she kept him in the picture to let him down gently and control the situation, fearing he might reveal the affair to me. I remain uncertain about my feelings regarding this revelation. Meanwhile, I decided to come clean about my own infidelity, confessing to 2 one-night stands with strangers early in our marriage. I feel a deep sense of shame and guilt about these encounters, having never contacted those women again. For me, it was purely physical, and the guilt, coupled with the responsibilities of having children, prevented a recurrence. Upon learning about my infidelity, my wife was understandably shocked, but it seemed to bring her a measure of calmness. As we navigated through this tumultuous period, it lifted a burden of guilt from her shoulders. We sought marriage counseling, and despite the challenges, my wife exhibited genuine remorse and made sincere efforts to mend our relationship. Currently, things are progressing positively. We communicate openly, our intimacy has flourished, and our sex life is thriving. It appears that we are in the process of relearning how to love and respect each other once again. However, not a single day passes without the affair occupying my thoughts. It's a persistent presence that I struggle to shake off. While the impact has lessened with time, it lingers, particularly the feelings of rejection and abandonment, especially during a period when I wasn't in a good mental state. Coming to terms with the fact that she had an affair is one thing, but grappling with the sensation that she desired someone or something else so intensely that she was willing to upend her entire life is another. The pain of not seeing my kids every day is excruciating, and I find it difficult to comprehend how she made that choice. Despite delving into books and podcasts on the subject, they provide insights into the hows and whys without truly elucidating the emotional turmoil. I tend to get trapped in my own thoughts, overthinking the trust issues. Can I trust her not to repeat this in the future? Can I trust myself? Is my life better without her? Could there be someone else out there meant for me? Although I love my wife and yearn for our family to be together, the question looms: will I ever achieve mental clarity while still being with her? Currently, only a select few close to us are aware of the situation, as we are striving to salvage our relationship without involving family and friends who might take sides and pass their own judgments. This confidentiality complicates the need for open discussion. Hence, I find myself here, seeking an outlet to share. Additionally, I've taken a significant step by opting for individual therapy and counseling. This marks a notable change for me, as I've historically kept my feelings inside. A silver lining in this challenging journey is that it has opened the floodgates of emotions I had suppressed throughout most of my life.